From the ProWrestlingWire.net studios in beautiful Wallingford, Connecticut, this is Pro Wrestling Wire with host Rick Del Santo.
Hello, everybody. This is Little Guido, and you're tuned into Pro Wrestling Wire.
Somebody is looking forward to a surprise return. I didn't say who was returning to the show, but last night I did say somebody was returning, and you should tune in. So, welcome everybody to the Pro Wrestling Wire podcast here on YouTube. Rick Del Santo here, and it's showtime. We got Showtime Marcel Williams returning to the show. This one's for you, TN Couponer, on X. So I told you I had a good surprise for you for today. And welcome back to the show, and I'm happy to have you back here today.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm not too rusty. It's been a while. I think I haven't done one since last year?
It's got to be last year. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while since we've talked wrestling together, but of course, we just spent, about a good half hour talking wrestling before we hit that record button.
Yeah, we did. We had to do a catch up. We had to because I'm always watching, even though I'm not here. I'm always watching. So yeah,
I said that I need somebody sitting in that other chair I can have a great conversation with, and that's always been you. And I've always had really good podcasts when we were doing it together for that straight 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Cooking each and every week, and then of course life got in the way, so I'm glad to have you back here. So
I'm glad to be back. Hopefully keep doing it on a regular, because I kind of miss talking about wrestling.
Yeah, I need some normal people to be part of this show again. So let's talk about a couple things. We got Clash in Italy was yesterday.
Yeah.
What else is going on? You actually took a trip up to Queens for Double or Nothing. Tell me about that before we get into Clash of Italy.
Yes, I was at the Louis Armstrong Stadium. It was a sold-out event, Double or Nothing, and everything was fun. I mean, the crowd was hot. But the building was freezing. So if you see Tekla sitting there breathing, and you see, breath like smoke coming out her mouth, that was true. Because I'm sitting there in the crowd, and smoke was coming out of my mouth. And my wife was bundled up, and we was suffering for a good 5 hours. So,
is that an outdoor stadium?
Semi. So it was basically it had the little, I think it was like the little blinds on the side that was open that let the air flow through.
Right. And
there were certain times, I think it was like a good every hour there was a big good gust of wind that come by and it hit you when it hit you. So. They sold a lot of pink sweatshirts of Darby Allin because of this weather. I'm just going to put it out there. And hopefully going forward, though, I mean, people, I look at the news all the time. They saying that they should run this every year at that venue. I think the only reason they ran it for that venue because it was kind of warm the week before. And then the way this weather is now is off and on. It was freezing that night. And on top of that, and then them ending late where they closed a couple of gates for the subway, and then it was cluttered. I'm just glad that me and my wife walked out safe because it could have been an incident because I was in the middle of it, and it was congested up top where the ramp was, where the subway was. They did close the gate, and then everybody tried to go down one little small ramp just to go out a small gate. So hopefully going forward, they, plan that well.
Yeah. But it's also, the Northeast. Northeast is really unpredictable about this time of year. It could be 100 degrees, and, of course, I'm sure we figured that out recently. It was just, 75 degrees yesterday. Mm-hmm. It was like 50 degrees today. It's just it's ridiculous. So
I always say this every year, it's the sick weather. You go out there with short sleeve, and then you got a flu the next day. So you just gotta be prepared. You know what I do now? I never done this till I started getting a cold every year. I look at the weather. And the weather says what it says. I'm going to follow it. I know what kind of weather it is.
Oh, you're getting old. That's what that means.
There we go. Don't say that. Well, I'm getting there. And it's like, I look at the weather nighttime and check and see if it's under 67, maybe 69, I'm grabbing that sweatshirt. So
Yeah.
until I start seeing 70s and 80s, then I'm just going to stay with the sweatshirt.
My thing is, it's so weird because it's so cold that this time of year, normally it's like, way higher. It's like AC weather.
Yeah.
I've turned my AC on twice so far this year. So.
Well, 2 weeks ago we was in a heat wave.
Yeah.
Like what kind of crap is that? That don't make no sense. So and then, like I said, I mean the way they planned the event, they probably planned it where it was going to be warm. Obviously, they didn't do the Arthur Ashe Stadium because they doing construction to it.
Okay.
So they had that closed off anyway. And then if you had to go to the bathroom, you had to wait until you get inside. So it hopefully is more organized. They had when I got there, they had a whole one line going from the entrance to near the train station gate.
Mm-hmm.
And we just walked past the line and went towards the entrance, and they had 4 openings already. All they had to do was like spread it in 4 lines. It just needs to be more organized. And everybody was making up their own line. They had the gates closed after you passed when they check your tickets. It wasn't like that for when I went to the first Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe. So hopefully going forward, they work it out and get together. But it was a good event.
Yeah, I like Arthur Ashe. I've been there for concerts before, years ago, and it's a really nice building. I went probably in the summer, and people were wearing sweaters because it was just like the way that it is. It's like the wind, I think. It's like a tennis stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. Yeah,
it's tennis stadium, but crazy because Arthur Ashe didn't have the ventilation from the outside. So, like, if they would have had that Arthur Ashe, it would have been probably more room temperature,
right?
But like there, it was just open. Like when you in the concession area, it was open. Like there's no closed area, so it was like I was glad they didn't have the roof open, which I would hope not, but the rain held up. Yeah. So I give it to the weather. The rain did held up. It was supposed to rain that day, so
yeah. I gotta say, next time I didn't even realize it was in Queens. Like to be honest with you, because I don't know how. It was like the day of. It was like a buddy of mine who went to the show, and I was like, "Shit!" I said I could have gone to this show. I didn't even realize it. So I think that next year I'm going to start paying attention to the next time they come around. So
I wasn't going to go, and then all of a sudden I think when the tickets started selling, and I was like, "Okay, this is like a pay-per-view. It's not no Grand Slam," and I just got some tickets. I was like, okay, well, and then it started selling out. I was like, oh, this is going to be a big event then. I said, okay, I like what's going on. And the whole card was what it was. They say it was the pay-per-view of the year, but we'll go through that.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We're only 6 months in.
We are only 6 months in.
I mean, I'm sure that it beat WrestleMania. So, no offense to
listen. Don't get my thoughts on that. I'm glad I missed a couple of podcasts because of that.
Have done that episode because honestly, I didn't think WrestleMania. If I could just, we're going to go back a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was nearly as bad as say last year's WrestleMania as far as quality of wrestling goes. Because last year I was just like, at least night 1 was just awful.
Yeah.
This year it was the commercials, and it was the fact that every time they went to a commercial, they came back, the previous segment was on.
Correct.
And it drove. I was like, didn't this match just happen? I kept having to hit the back button and then going back in. That drove me nuts. Luckily, they remedied that for Backlash by the time Backlash came around. And there wasn't nearly as many commercials, but I thought Backlash was a far better event than WrestleMania was, and it's not supposed to be that way.
It's not supposed to be that way. I think what happened was, and people was talking about a lot, I think because TKO took advantage of WrestleMania being a Super Bowl of wrestling, so they wanted to make sure they put advertising, as much advertising. That's not a good excuse, though. There was a lot of commercials, and then all that, which they actually fixed for the Clash in Italy. They fixed it because, like, now you can see the promo packages.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania, you couldn't even see the promo packages. You sit there, you look at the commercial, and then they ring the bell and the entrance start. Like, how if I was an outside fan looking at WrestleMania for the first time, how I'm going to see how CM Punk and Roman Reigns got to this?
Yes.
But I'm sitting here looking at a DoorDash commercial, and then all of a sudden, oh, they going to Roman Reigns' entrance. Like, that didn't make no sense. And then Backlash was kind of half and half, and then this one in Italy, it was fine. I could tolerate it. It was showing the promo packages to show how we got to Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley in the rest of the matches. So it's coming together. I don't know whether Ice Cube's son gave him a wake up call. I don't know what happened, but it took a lot of complaints for it to happen.
I mean, he wasn't the only one. Trust me. Every single person on social media was blasting AO and WWE for it. And I mean, it's just like, you gotta look at Triple H. He's probably stuck in the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have any choice other than to listen.
But you know what? You can control the structure of the show. Like, the way they doing it now should have been done in the first place. You could play a few commercials and then play the promo package, then go into the match. There's ways around doing advertising. They've been doing it for years with the Raws, the SmackDowns, the Wrestling Challenges, the Superstars, Nitro. They've been doing it for a while. So it's not like they're not used to it. They just got to learn how to position certain things and make it make sense. Now, the advertising on the canvas, I mean, it's hard to have a few, but WrestleMania, it was like a coloring book. Like, every advertisement was on it. It's hard to have one or two, like the ones on the four corners and then the one in the middle. That's fine. But that's
never bothered me, you know.
Yeah.
And I think they did it. What was the one with the zombies? That movie, like that whole entire thing where they involved the zombies and the Miz, they ate Miz. And
oh, yeah. The dreaded Thunderdome era.
Yeah. We covered that, I think, when that happened.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know, that was like advertisement heavy just for the one match. But the advertisements on the ring, the mat, and now they're on the apron, you know.
Table.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. You cannot go through the table without
the Slim Jim table.
Yes. So, but the other thing is like that. I wasn't sure if you knew, but if you hadn't figured it out after like 2 hours or whatever, Scary Movie, whatever, was very heavily involved in this.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the mat. It was on the ring apron.
Dead smack dab in the mat.
Yes.
And they didn't have to be there. They had it on the apron.
Yeah.
So it was like...
And I think they changed whatever was on the apron, they kept changing that around between that and the Scary Movie, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it looked like it was a bank logo of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what logo it was, but it's just... The advertisement, I get it fully that you want to sit here and get these advertisements, get these checks rolling, you know, because they had $1 billion in debt. But I mean, they accumulated all this money already. They should be past this debt already. They done accumulate like billions of dollars already, you know. But hopefully they are listening because it was a big change. So hopefully going forward, some extra changes start getting a little through the cracks.
You know what I like about WWE pay-per-views now? Not only them being moved from Sunday to Saturday, is that they all start at 6 o'clock now.
Correct.
And I got to tell you, my old ass is very happy because they end by like 9 o'clock, 9:30, and then I can be in bed at a decent hour instead of staying up until 1 a.m. finishing it.
So, well, I wish I could say that about the AEW pay-per-views.
Oh, gosh, yes. I did, you know, I'm slightly exaggerating because I do stay up way later. Probably I'll put on something else wrestling related. But the thing with the whole thing is it's the TKO thing. It's them doing that 6 to 9 or whatever so they can get you to flip over and watch a UFC fight on Paramount.
Correct.
Because every Saturday, every night that there's a pay-per-view just so happens to be a UFC fight as well.
Smart move.
Yeah, I think so. If you like both. I mean, I just so happened that I was not I got out of MMA for quite some time. I started watching a little bit here and there again, and it's entertaining, you know. But just
I watch it every once in a while. I kind of stop, but I watch it every once in a while.
Yeah,
something big happen.
Yeah, I was way into it more like 20 years ago, you know. So now it's just kind of like sporadic. That's pretty much my opinion on that. I did have another opinion on something, but
it'll pop up. It'll pop up once we start talking about
it will pop up. But yesterday was Clash in Italy on a Sunday, a rare Sunday pay-per-view, but luckily it was a daytime. I started watching it while I was in church. Don't tell my pastor, okay? Because
There's nothing wrong with that.
It started.
I don't want to get no letters, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so I pulled out my phone. I was watching it. My wife laughed at me when I told her that, because she was at the other end of the church serving. So I just thought it was funny. I was like, man, I really wanted to see the Cody Gunther match because I thought Gunther was going to win the title. No. What do you think?
Nah.
I think it was a wrong mistake here.
It was a wrong mistake, but they want to drag it out, which I get it. Which the finish, the way it happened with the leg under the rope, obviously they want to drag it out. But I agree with you too.
I think that obviously because from what they've shown that no regular man could beat Gunther, right?
Correct.
So, and Cody of all people, after Gunther is the retiree, the retirer, whatever you call him, like he's the guy that's destroying the legends. And here's Cody pinning him flat out, no, his leg. And they showed him arguing with the referee after. So obviously, come SmackDown on Friday, they're going to start building towards that again.
Absolutely.
Whatever it was. But this match, for having so much hype it did around it, was about 11 minutes long. They hyped it being on ESPN regular for free on cable TV because it's a huge match. I said, that's awesome. I said, this is going to be a big deal if they're putting it on ESPN. Man, did I get taken for a fool. Because I sat there when that it was 11 minutes and 35 seconds. That's actually what I have here in my notes. When that referee's hand hit the mat for the third time, I said, what the fuck just happened?
That's the politics of being on ESPN. And they want to show everybody WWE the first hour so they get more eyes. Which I don't understand because the numbers for ESPN when they played WrestleMania for the first 2 nights really wasn't even that good.
No.
So I don't understand why they keep doing it, but it's their prerogative. Can't even talk today. Prerogative. They're trying
to get people to go and buy those subscriptions. I get it.
Correct. And I get it. But the thing is, nobody's paying $30 for this event. I can see if it was something like, I don't know, like the NBA Finals. Maybe they probably pay for it, which is free anyway. But it's just like, I mean, I got the deal. So I got the 3 combo. I got that Hulu, the Disney Plus, and the ESPN, which equals out to be 30 because, so I get 2 things for free.
Yeah.
So that's the one I jump on.
When whatever show it was earlier in the year, the Royal Rumble. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I didn't buy it for the first few months when they moved over to ESPN. I said, F that. Then I realized Disney and Hulu and that WWE or ESPN together, it's $30.
Yes.
I realized I had already paid the Disney and Hulu already for that month. So to add that on, it was only an extra $3.
That's it.
People over here, I'm not paying $30. I said, you probably already have Disney Plus and Hulu. So it's worth the $3.
Thank you.
And I bought and then I kind of eventually switched over to the no commercial tier because I couldn't take
Can't do that.
So
I could, but I just choose not to.
It's like an extra $12 for the non-commercial.
I get it.
Tier. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So I get it.
What they play during the commercials?
Commercials.
That's what I figured. They play WWE will be back soon. Well,
they'll do. Oh yeah, that
with the little elevator music.
Yes, yeah, they'll do that. We'll be back soon after whatever message it shows. But during the commercials on the regular, it's just freaking DoorDash commercials and Slim commercials and all the bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I figured. I hear you get more with the Raw because Raw had the little interviews and stuff for the commercials. Compared to ESPN.
I don't know. I get Netflix for free because my phone provider pays for it.
Nice.
So if you have T-Mobile, you get Netflix for free. And I've been a T-Mobile member for...
Oh, do you now?
This is 15 years ago, I think, or so. Yes.
It's still like that?
I've never paid for it.
I gotta check that out.
Somebody else took it over and I didn't realize it.
The more you know. The more you know. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've never paid for And that's been a thing for a very long time. Because, I mean, it's like you're whatever lower tier. So I end up having to watch commercials during Monday Night Raw. The ridiculous commercials.
Okay.
So,
The man speak to the committee. I did not know that.
Yeah, when you go over to, and the other thing with when they moved over to Netflix, I thought we were getting no commercials. It seemed like we got more commercials than when they were on USA.
Yeah, they do.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they do. I agree with that one.
So, what did you ultimately think about the Cody and Gunther match?
I mean, I knew what it was. I knew it was going to be that throwaway match to get to the real match. So you could tell the way they was working. So you could tell they trying to save stuff for the second match.
Do you think go at it at SummerSlam?
Nah, I don't think it's gonna reach that far. It's not gonna.
No?
I think it'll probably reach to like the King and Queen of the Ring or
Night of Champions,
or
whatever that is.
Night of Champions. Yeah, they probably do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's too far. I'll be surprised as hell if they make it that far.
Well,
past Night of Champions.
One match that happened tonight, or a Clash of Italy, will go on to be part of SummerSlam, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we got there.
Two matches will, I'll tell you, and I'll make my case when they come up. Rhea Ripley defeated Jade Cargill, defended the belts. I'm having trouble now. You're bringing
I'm bringing the rustiness to you. There we go.
She defeated Jade Cargill via Riptide, still champion, and I really, really enjoy both of these talents. Jade Cargill has improved by leaps and bounds since coming over to WWE, I think. Still needs a little work around the edges. And, Rhea Ripley's Rhea Ripley. I love this, man. I thought this was great. Ooh. You got the
I know I haven't been on here for a while.
Yeah.
But Jade Cargill, I'm sure she's a nice person. I'm sure, but it's just her improvement level have not improved since coming from AEW. It's been a whole year or some change since she's been on this roster.
I think
she went straight from NXT. She didn't go through NXT. She went straight from AEW to the main roster. Now, have she had some good matches throughout the whole time before she got a Rhea Ripley? I don't think so. I think they haven't been up to par. But
it depends who she's in the ring with, too.
It really depends who she's in the ring with. But with Rhea Ripley, the WrestleMania match was good. And this match was good. So, but I feel like the WrestleMania match was real better. I think they want to improve something for that WrestleMania, even though they didn't have a lot of time.
Right.
Because that's another thing with WrestleMania that was negative too. No matches had time except for the main event.
Well, because the commercials, they were all like 7 minutes long.
Correct.
And that was, I mean, you're sitting here, you're building up for Punk and Roman, which is supposed to be just this really big build-up, right? This really great match, and every match was just 7 minutes long. I'm like,
yes,
this tag title match, it's all these title matches. I'm like, how is this even possible? It was just, I didn't even think about it until the show was over, really.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like all these matches were short.
I felt like it wasn't a WrestleMania like the previous years, so it's WrestleMania.
Yeah,
but
if you look at that, the corporate sponsorship and all that other BS, it's coming, dude. It's a different WWE than that we grew up with. I mean, it's been a different one, but this is different than that.
It is. It is. I agree.
Drastically over the last 20 years, it's changed even more in the last 2 to 3 years.
Yes, it has. It has. But this match with Jade Cargill with Rhea Ripley, it was good. I liked it, except for B-Fab messing up the leg spot, which I don't understand how you messed that up. Yeah. When I first initially watched it, I kind of blamed Jade Cargill because the leg wasn't too close to the ropes. Right. So she really had to go in there and grab her leg and do it. But I don't know. I blame both of them. Both of them take the hit.
She's one of those ones that I cannot really stand watching on TV.
Yeah, I get it.
Her, Lash Legend is another one.
Yes. No, wait, hold on. Whoa. At least Lash Legend is trying. I give her that. She's trying more better than both of them. More better than Jade and BFAB. She's trying. And she has the potential. Like, at least you see her. Listen, have you seen Lash Legend in the NXT 2.0?
When it became 2.0, I tried it for a couple weeks, and I said, dude, I couldn't even handle it.
Bruh. She was a drizzling. So she came a long way. She's just like Nia Jax. Nia Jax came a long way. She's way better than she was the first run around. So I give it to them. Somebody's working hard to get better, and they putting in the work. But I don't know about B-Fab and Jade Cargill. I don't know how you mess up that spot with the leg. I don't know how.
I mean, it happens all the time in wrestling, but dude, this is like this is the biggest show, like a big show, you know what I mean?
They rehearse these matches ahead of time. How you mess that up?
Yeah. That's the thing with wrestling today as opposed to wrestling back in the day. They rehearse this shit like crazy.
Correct.
And it's crazy.
I don't understand that, but that irked my nerves to no end. But Rhea Ripley, she went over on Jade Cargill, and I guess we got to figure out who she's up next against. But I'm looking forward to this Jade Cargill versus Charlotte Flair. Definitely look for it.
Whoever she wrestles at Night of Champions, the Queen of the Ring will choose who they want. Wouldn't most likely to be whoever against Rhea Ripley. Whoever wins. Yeah, whoever it is against, which, I don't know. Monday Night Raw is happening right now as we record this, so I don't know who won that match. So
we'll talk about it later. Yeah. We'll talk about it next show.
Yeah. Let's see. We also had this one is built up as going to be the greatest match of all time, right? Or the biggest match of all time.
The biggest match of 2026.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Well, I could tell you that it absolutely wasn't. As far as and quality wise, this is something that I was looking forward to because every time Brock Lesnar is out there, I do look forward to watching him because he's that guy. He's probably one of the best that's ever done it in reality. He can go out there and put on a good match with just about anybody, except for Obafemi. So, this was 6 minutes and 25 seconds. And he got his win back against Oba. Obviously, he got killed at Mania and quote unquote retired, apparently. And you could wrestle while being retired. My guess
happens all the time.
Of course it does. They split the wins down, and then at SummerSlam, I believe that they're going to wrestle again. But SummerSlam's in Minneapolis. It's Brock's hometown. I think they're going to wrestle again. He's going to lose and retire officially.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. The first match was what it was. Oba went over.
Yes.
It was like 4 minutes.
It accomplished what it was supposed to accomplish to get Oba over.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And this match, I kind of feel like it should have went over again. They should have told the story of him trying to Brock Lesnar trying to beat Oba, and he just can't beat Oba.
Yeah.
And then the third time should have been, okay, well, you know what? I'm really, even though I'm retired, I'm going to legit never come back here if I can't beat Oba. And then he loses the third time. Because the thing is, like, that's how you go push the guy. Like you pushed him with the 4-minute match, which is fine. But now we watched this match. Well, they had a good 6-8 minutes. And, I mean, he did 5 F5s. And then, Oba got his stuff in. And then after that, he beat him with 1 F5 after the 5 he did earlier. And he F5'd him through the table, which even topped that. So he did all that.
I believe the count was 8 F5s, if I remember correctly. Somebody said that. I think it was Michael Cole said it on the Raw today when I watched the first hour of Raw. So that's what he said, I believe, was 8 F5s. And I was just like, that's insane. But,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
I mean, he tried to put him over with the 8 S5s and taking it, but I kind of feel like he should have put Oba over again. It just shows that he's trying hard to beat Oba and he just can't beat him. And then you already built Oba at WrestleMania. You build him more as a dominant person that you just can't beat. But I'm used to the Brock Lesnar formula. He did it with Goldberg. He did it with Cody Rhodes. it's just I'm used to it. He did it with Roman Reigns, like is always okay. This guy gonna beat me, then I'm gonna beat him, or and then I close the feud out, or it's gonna be vice versa. It's always an even thing. It's not a dominant thing. So I'm used to the formula of Brock Lesnar. Now I will give a thumbs up. Brock Lesnar know how to sell to make the guy look good. I'm just gonna let his facial expressions, everything is on point. So I give it to Brock Lesnar. You know I make a guy.
Do you think it was a mistake not putting Oba over again? Do you think that it hurt him being fresh in and them trying to push him very heavily doing this open challenge and basically dominating everybody when he comes in? This is his first loss, right? So
first loss on the main roster.
Yeah.
And not only that, like he was undefeated. You could just let him have that streak all the way until he win the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship. But
do you think he's gonna go for it? Like, what do you think? First off, when I was discussing the King of the Ring last night with somebody, and I said that honestly, I looked at everybody, and Oba was going to be my pick because he seems to be the hot new property, the person that they're really trying to push. It's either him or was it Royce Keys was going to be my pick, but it seems like they don't know what to do with him with Powerhouse Hobbs. So
no, they do not know what to do with Royce Keys at all. They don't.
I mean, he's a monster. They can just have him come out there and whoop everybody, but then there'd be two guys, two separate shows doing the same exact thing.
Correct.
But I'd like to see Royce Keys in that. But first off, I think he's much more diverse when it comes to actual ring work. If you think about it,
who, Royce?
Yes. As far as an actual wrestler, you don't think so?
Nah, because you look at Obafemi NXT work, he could work.
Okay.
He could work.
Okay.
He has potential. I know you haven't been watching, but I did watch his matches in NXT. Yeah. And he could work. It's just they making him look dominant now.
Yeah. I have seen him before in NXT when I attempted the whole NXT 2.0 thing. And, I did enjoy him. And then, of course, he made that Saturday Night's Main Event appearance as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I wasn't familiar with him at all. I mean, it's just, he's not, I don't know. I just think that he was he just looked more like a power guy kind of thing, a monster. Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. Royce Keys came from AEW, so he got different styles. He could do work. Yes. They've been having him do the WWE style, and he how to do the AEW style, so he know how to adjust. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So Oba is my pick to win the tournament. I'm just going to say that now. Go on to. You think he's going to go for Roman? You think because you get to pick whatever title you want, right?
Yeah.
Out of the main titles, you think he'll go at Roman or Cody?
I can see him going for Roman, but I think they probably won't say that. So he probably end up going for Gunther.
Wow. Okay.
I can see him going for Gunther.
Well, I don't want to bring it up right now, but I'm going to say who my coming up. I'm going to say who my SummerSlam opponent for Roman Reigns is.
Because before we go in that, you got to think of this. You got to think of it this way. We do got Crown Jewel coming up in later on the year, so they could always have Oba win the WWE Championship, and then have Roman be the World Champion, and they could have Oba versus Roman then.
Right.
So you never know. Or they already laid the groundwork last night. They could also do Cody versus Roman again.
True. They definitely laid that down, and honestly, it was at the end of the show, or was it on the post show, or was it actually
post show?
It was on the post show. Okay,
mm-hmm.
I don't watch the post show, but I saw the clip online, and it's like I didn't really care. It did nothing for me. Am I wrong though? Honestly, it's like
no, you're not wrong,
because I'm sitting here like the first match, okay, it was what it was. The second match, okay, Cody won. We all knew it, but there's all a bunch of bullshit in the middle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cody to that victory. I don't want to see that shit again.
Because the story is done. There's nothing more to do.
Yeah.
If they have this match, there's no story attached to it. It's just the third match is going to be about Cody beating him again because Roman think it's a fluke that happened because he had help.
And
obviously,
And I think that Cody was the instigator in that situation as well, because he's the one that stopped and gave him the dirty look as Roman was coming out the door.
Yes, he did.
So Cody's a big dickhead for that. So.
Well, before we go into the next match, are you tired? Are you tired of Cody Rhodes in his run?
Yeah, I could say that I am. I don't dislike Cody. Honestly, it's not doing anything for me. It's just they need a change there in the whole thing. You know,
yeah, but
back. It's just it's not doing much for me. He's not exciting. I know there's a lot of fans that are like completely obsessed with him.
I'm not debating. Right. Is your opinion?
Yeah.
But we was saying no. Listen, you're correct. He's getting oversaturated.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we went from 2 years ago where we really wanted this guy to win,
right? The
big one in this story, and now since he got this belt and he got this, I would say the Hogan, the Cena, that major run.
No,
I'm not comparing it.
Yeah,
I'm not comparing it.
People can't wait to see him get the belt taken off him because it's just like, dude, he's beating anybody and everybody. You know
correct.
What I'm saying? It's
correct.
Correct. I mean, Gunther of all people. Hogan always had whatever he had with him, the Force, whatever, Hulkamania, like behind him, all the Hulkamaniacs. It was like a religion of some sort that like in the prayer. And so it's like he always overcame like guys that were bigger than him. For me, Cody, it's not necessarily believable for Cody to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. I get it.
So
I get it. I agree with that opinion that you said. It's not comparable. It's not comparable to Hogan or Austin or something like that.
Right.
Like, he's bound to lose it some type of way. Yeah, Super Cena.
So, I mean, there's definitely, there's plenty of times but it's got to be the right guy as well.
Yes.
And, it's not going to just be whoever. I think Gunther's the right guy. I definitely think Gunther's the right guy. I think that he, but then again, I'm really high on Gunther. I have been for a couple years, ever since I've seen him. And I think that his main roster WWE run has been insane. Like, he's just been anything every time he goes out there, it's just magic, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And the build that they had with Gunther, with the retirement of Goldberg, then John Cena and AJ Styles, it has built to the point where he should be a WWE champion. I mean, a lot of things have changed around because he was on Raw, and the last time we seen him on the Raw, he said he wanted the World Heavyweight Championship, and then that segue to him going after Cody.
Right.
It's just mix of stories all over the place, but he should be a champion by now. Should he have gotten beaten yesterday? Nah, I don't think so, but I get the story of them trying to extend it out. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's just, it's a whole story, so it's might not happen right away. Obviously, it's pro wrestling. We know that. So, we'll see. It better happen by SummerSlam. That's all I'm saying. So,
it should happen at Night of Champions because I don't think they got a pony for it. I don't think they got a pony for Roman. So, they're going to need some type of title on the line.
Well, they've also been talking about the title being taken off of Cody at some point as well. Some point soon. They've been talking about that for months. I've heard about it for quite a few months, actually.
Oh yeah, I have heard the stories too.
Yeah,
so I think they tired of his run. They tired of his run.
Well, he's not tired of it. He said, I guess in an interview, he said he's addicted to being in the top spot. He wants to.
Who else is it though? I mean, if you want to do the media,
that's what.
If you want to do all the media and all that stuff, of course you want that. It's the Kool-Aid that you really want to drink.
Absolutely. So this match, Jesus Christ. This was possibly the toughest match I've seen all weekend.
Don't do that, Rick.
And I've
Don't do
watched
that.
a lot of professional wrestling between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I really have.
Don't do that, Rick.
Sol Ruka became the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Oh, God. I mean, it's really hard to watch a Becky Lynch match, too. But the two of these...
Becky know how to carry people, though. I give it to her. She know how to carry.
All right. Okay, I'm going to give it that, because I don't want to sit here and rank on her and both of these people, but holy Jesus. And Sol Ruka's finisher? My God. That Soul Snatcher?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me if you're in a fight, in a real life fight, you're going to pull something like that off? Marcel. God damn it.
Well, next time, if I'm in a real fight, I'm going to do a Soul Snatcher just for you. I'll figure it out.
Bounce off a brick wall and then... I'm sitting here like, this is just...
You're right.
But if you watch it, what was it, Raw that they wrestled the previous week, right?
Yes.
And they pulled the referee.
Saturday night's main event.
Thank you. Thank you for the correction. Okay. All this wrestling stuff blends together sometimes.
I know.
The WWE stuff. So it's like Becky pulled, was it the referee Jessica Carr in front of her, and she got the Soul Snatcher.
Yep.
And they really
which wasn't even a Soul Snatcher. It was something else. It was like an up and over thingy majinky.
But they didn't even go forward with that. Like, you'd figure, okay, that happened. Something's bound to happen at the pay-per-view, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you think?
Yes, absolutely.
And it was just a straight fucking match, and she beat her. And the Soul Snatcher seemed to come out of nowhere, too. They're just having a match, and it just came and went, and then all of a sudden, oh, the match is over. I'm like, fuck.
Hey, the storyline didn't make no sense anyway, because
Exactly.
She's 0-2 since she came to main roster.
Yes.
And where did it come from for her to get a title shot for the IC championship?
She won it on Saturday Night's Main Event in a non-title match.
Correct.
Won the match by disqualification of all.
Correct.
So
and still was 0-2.
Yes.
Still was 0-2 with the added. There should have been no reason for her to get the IC. You got so much talent on that roster where anybody could have got an IC run. And she got one, and I don't think she was ready. I'm sure you're gonna say that in a minute too. Like she was not ready for this run. And hopefully, it works out. But we have seen this with I forgot her name, the one that was with Natalia that won the IC championship. We've done this formula before with
shit, I can't remember.
Oh man, she hasn't been on the roster, so I'll even Dupree.
Maxine Dupree, right?
Maxine Dupree, yes. So Maxine Dupree, this is the same formula. She beat Becky, and then Becky got it back. So this is the same formula. I don't know who's writing this stuff. They act like people don't pay attention, but it's the same stuff.
Realize who's writing it? It's AI, right? You didn't know that?
That's what I heard.
That's what
I heard is AI.
It's all AI writing it. So maybe they're just give me a storyline for this person. They're just spitting out the same shit.
Spitting out the same stuff with a different body. That's crazy.
I mean, it happened.
Well, Ariel Hawani said that AI is soulless. So, that's how that is.
I use AI sometimes for shit.
I do.
Yeah, I hope it...
It got to make sense, though.
Oh, of course. And I'm not saying that I use it for writing. I mean, I do it for... Let's mistake that. I use it to help write, like, for reads for the radio. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I was in school, I would help it. I need a 60-minute read. Here's the information. I type in everything, and then I would edit the shit myself afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people are so down on AI. I don't know. I don't get it. It's about.
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it. It's less work I got to do.
There we go. There we go.
There you go. Copy paste. There you go.
Listen, we're already lazy with other stuff anyway. You might as well just add that to it.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to get into politics, but I'm going to get into politics after we get into this main event because I remembered what the fuck I wanted to say before. So it's WWE related. Don't worry.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
you might not. You might have gotten my hint there. But the World Heavyweight Title match, Tribal Combat. I don't see anything special about this. A Tribal Combat. It just seems.
It's a no holds bar street fight with a name on it. That's all it is.
Yeah. Roman defeated Jacob Fatu. This match.
Again.
Yes, second time in a row. Of course, he came on Raw today and acknowledged him, walked away with him, and now he's part of that group. I guess you can say that's the Bloodline, right? Are they still the Bloodline? Probably.
We'll take it as a Bloodline, I guess.
Take it as a Bloodline. Bloodline 3.0, maybe?
They washing it up and doing it again.
Yep. So, this match, I rather enjoyed this. Roman, still Roman, doing his thing, getting out there doing his thing. He's still probably quite as popular as he was the last time you and I did a podcast together.
Yes, he is. He is.
Yeah.
He's still the same kid. He's still the same character, though.
Yes.
Never changed. And all his antics and stuff still don't change. And the way the story is I feel like he still treats Uso the way he was the first time around.
Yes.
Because it's just in his nature. So there's nothing you can change about him. And people continue to cheer, even with this whole Jacob Fatu story. Like, I was pulling for Jacob because he's trying to win the championship to take care of his family. That's coming?
Well, my prediction. But we'll keep going, and I'll tell you my prediction. This is where I was going with this.
But yeah, I mean, I've been on his side, and then all of a sudden people want to boo him. And there's other podcasters too that agree too. Like, why we boo Jacob Fatu for him sitting here trying to win a championship to provide for his family, and he's just not going to take the same crap that the Usos going to take. So, yeah. I mean, this story is all messed up due to the fans, but I seen the story. But him beating Jacob Fatu twice didn't make no sense.
Well, you're correct. I literally thought, this being Tribal Combat, that Jacob was going to go all out and go crazy and then walk away with the title. That was my prediction.
Yeah.
But my prediction is that was one of my predictions. But if it doesn't happen, like you said, Jacob Fatu is not going to put up with the same stuff that the Usos does from Roman.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he's with them, give it. Well, you got 2 months till SummerSlam, right? August.
Yeah.
First week of August. I think they're going to show some dissension in the ranks probably soon, within a couple weeks. Fatu leaves the Bloodline again, and then they meet at SummerSlam, and that's when Fatu wins the title. That is my prediction. It's been one of my predictions was them meeting at SummerSlam and him winning the title there, because I know that Roman is booked throughout, at least through June and July, for a regular basis, like more appearances than he's had regularly for television. So that was my prediction that they're going to do that. Well, obviously, when it's getting closer to those appearances getting less and less and dying down, and that's where I'm going to put the belt on Fatu. Because if you think about it, Fatu is immensely popular. The fans really
he is.
And it's just wild, whether he's the heel or the babyface. Same thing with Roman, whether he's supposed to be playing the role of the heel or the babyface. Fans are going sick for him.
And then what pissed me off the most, the first match they had, Roman used the turnbuckle to beat him. And they never mentioned it at all. They didn't mention it not one time until I think they showed like the video, the promo package of him hitting the post and Roman beating him. And then I think Roman said in his promo, like, he was like, "Oh, I didn't beat him. I could beat him by myself. I didn't need a ring post." So it's like, okay, like this whole time you made it seem like you beat Jacob fair. But I could have sworn I seen you use this damn ring post.
In this match, he took off 2 turnbuckles, rammed his head in the steel that's holding the rope together.
Yes.
Both 2 opposite corners. Now, one of the things that I said this to my wife. Now, of course, we grew up But in the 1980s with Haku and Jimmy Snuka and all those guys, like, island type wrestlers, that when they got hit in the head, it did not affect them one bit.
Correct.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Well, Jacob was doing it before, where you get hit in the head and then he sailed and then knocked the guy out. So I don't understand what changed. Maybe like you said, it's politics. Maybe it don't happen here, but
wasn't in the storyline.
It wasn't part of the assignment. So I guess
Yes. So I was just like, I was watching. I was like, he's not supposed to be selling that shit.
Correct.
But I don't know.
Now, if you would hit him one time and then he didn't react, then you do the second and third time, then that's when he started going down.
Right.
But I don't know. It's just they threw everything out the window, especially with the ending as it is. Like, they went back to the Bloodline story. You got Solo back involved again with Tamatonga and the other one. And I'm like...
Tongaloa? One of them got released. I can't remember.
Tongaloa got released.
That's the guy.
I think it's Talatonga.
Okay, got you.
Talatonga,
all
yeah.
the names are like very similar, so it's
Talatonga.
Yeah.
So I'm like, now you got them. So we back to this bloodline story again. That's where we at. We back here,
right?
Which is crazy to me because they could have had Jacob win and tell a new story and still get probably the same result.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were in the crowd, Solo Sikoa and the other two. I'm not going to try pronouncing their names again. They were in the crowd watching. So it's like, something is about to go down probably this week. So I would guess. That's the point. So.
They will let it simmer for a while until SummerSlam, like you said, and hopefully it makes sense after that. I just still want to do this bloodline stuff again.
Yeah.
We're going backwards.
Of course. I mean, they made millions of dollars with Bloodline T-shirts in that feud, people wanting to see it. So they're going to run it through again. I mean, we've seen that stuff in professional wrestling millions of times over the years. People just bringing back older storylines or revisiting it and watering it down drastically with two old timers where they're doing it again. WCW was really infamous for that shit, doing something that happened in WWF, revisiting it there too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So my next question is this. Our president of the United States, say that loosely, has purchased a large amount of WWE stock. I believe that the number was not released, but it's said to be somewhere between $15,000 and $50,000 of TKO stock. A non-controllable amount. He has no controlling interest. So, what's your opinion on this?
He knows something that we don't know.
I guess it was his advisors that advised him to go ahead and do it. Who knows?
Hey, you're gonna need some money after the 2 years, so when it's done.
If he makes it,
you can't live off of $100,000 a year.
Me and you probably could.
Me and you probably could, but with him, nah.
No. But we'll see. We don't talk politics here normally.
No, we don't talk politics, but I wish I did have their payroll, how much they get paid a year after they're done being the president.
Yeah. I think they get something, but I don't even know what the hell they get. So
they get something.
That ain't my business. So
it's my business. we still pay them.
We do.
That's the big scheme of it all. Like they really. I'm trying to wait. Hold on, give me 1 second.
It also depends on who you are, too, right?
No, you get paid. Okay, I take that back. So the former presidents, they get a lifetime pension equal to the current salary.
Okay,
and that is $253,000 a year.
It's kind of a lot.
You're no longer the president, but you get a lifetime pension. That's crazy. I need that.
After only a max of 8 years in office.
Yeah, 8, 4, Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's wild. Pays to be the president, I guess.
It does face.
So, I don't want to go any further with this topic because God knows where I'll go, and then we'll probably lose a lot of subscriptions. So,
It's not wrong about talking about people's salary and lifetime pensions.
No,
like,
that part, no. But talk about a president, maybe a whole nother.
No, now I get that part. There's a lot of few people that support him and love him, and I'm not going to spoil the party.
Half the people we know probably do. So,
Yes, without question. And I'm going to look at the camera. Without question, you do.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to throw out there today?
No, I'm just glad to be back here on a regular, and we'll come back here next week and talk about some more wrestling throughout the week and maybe some upcoming news, because there's always news every week in wrestling.
Always.
Even when it's dead, there's always news. So
Something happens. Yeah.
We'll definitely catch up some more.
Absolutely. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, and